Good day, folks. Just out in the shop doing another cleanup. So today I tackled the Boren Solingen stainless Germany. That came in the batch of knives my cousin gave me to clean up. This was a bit of a tricky one because there was a lot of rust, but you see all that painted etching on there. I had to carefully work around that, but we got all the rust off. I used the carbon pencil trick. Probably sneak a few snippets in here. I think it came out pretty good. Got all the rust off. Most of the pitting taken care of. A couple little spots maybe right up in there. But otherwise, most of the pitting came out of it. See, you can read the tag stamp nice and clearly now. I had to be very careful. There were some scratches running along here that I may have lost some of the paint, the red when polishing it. I'll have to go back and look at the original view of the knife. That was something I was trying to be very careful of. Got the brass all cleaned up and polished. It's interesting, it's leather spacers in there. So it feels, because I can compress them. The brass is all tidied up, polished and shiny. And we get that eagle head all cleaned up and polished. That's pretty sharp. Beautiful bone handles on this one, or Stag, I should say. With that nice elk carving in there. A really attractive knife. It had no edge on it, so we gave it an edge. I really hope those weren't important instructions. I should take a minute and read them at some point. Oh. So it'll cut now. Really nice knife. Somebody commented on a previous video that the Boren company ran from the 50s into the 70s, I believe they said. For anybody interested, we've got an overall length of 2, 4, 6, 8.5 inches. Blade length of 4.5. Cutting surface from 4.25. Now it's going to be a fingerprint magnet. I've got the polish on it. Just a really, really sharp looking knife. It's nice in the hand too, and the beak on the eagle really gives you a nice purchase on the handle. So I'm overall pleased with the turnout. I was happy I could get that rust off. It was just little spots of rust everywhere, and right in along and tight to the guard and whatnot in these areas here. There's quite a bit along the spine here. It's a very rounded spine. That all came out pretty good. So I'm happy with the results. Hopefully is too. Let me go grab the sheath. Okay, so there's the sheath. If you saw the previous video with the knife, it darkened up quite a bit with the mink oil, rehydrating it. But I brought a lot of the detail back. So you can read the, read the Solingen, Western Germany better. And that elk or caribou stands out really nice now. So, got all the rivets all cleaned up. So there we go. Fits nicely back at home. I think now that this is hydrated, the sheath, I will put a little coating of the beeswax on it, just to make sure it holds that. We'll do that right now, actually. Won't take a whole lot because the leather's already nicely hydrated from the mink oil. Took about 3 to 4 coats, I think, if I remember right. This is not the most awesome of sheaths for such a nice looking knife. Pretty thin leather. I like a sheath with a little more robust leather. They tend to endure longer. A lot of times with these kind of sheaths, when they're older, you've seen that these have ripped away here. Fortunately, I don't think this knife was ever really carried, so it was in pretty good shape. Like I said, there wasn't even much of an edge on it. Let that soak in for a little bit, and then wipe it down. And that should do it. I'll lock my hands before I touch the knife again. If this was a carbon steel blade, it wouldn't even hurt to put a little bit of that on the blade. There we go, folks. Another one all cleaned up. Well, we'll leave it at that. I hope you're all having an awesome day. It's Tuesday today, I believe. Weekend's a little ways off, but we'll get there. In the meantime, if you're having a rough day or you're dealing with a lot of nonsense, tough day at work, taking some time, go for a little walk in the woods afterwards. Help you clear your head. Take a knife with you. Might just come in handy. You all take care.